So I'm Dan Marr, and I'm an attorney at Hamblett Kerrigan in Nashua, New Hampshire, and I've been practicing law for approximately 36 years in New Hampshire and 28 years over the border in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, licensed most states. And in those years, I've represented a number of people in regards to what I call gift manipulation, where there's a allegation brought either that I'm defending against or prosecuting as to somebody gave a gift maybe during their life or through their death through wills, trusts, or bank account designations or investment account designations, life insurance, all of that because they were either manipulated because they didn't know what they were doing, they had mental competency issues, or they were subject to what's called undue influence, where the other person controlled them so much that they didn't have any choice but to feel that they had to do this, maybe through lies or anything else. So we talked about that. I've done several vlogs, and I invite you to look at those that deal with the undue influence, gift manipulation, and litigation. And I also just on September 11, Wednesday, 2024, so September 11, 2024, last Wednesday, I did one on protecting your loved ones. And this is going to be part 2 of that. I've talked about, so I would suggest you or recommend that you review that loved one. This one is going to focus in on how you get involved with the loved one particularly. You might be in a situation where the loved one is, you're not pleased with their decisions, either because they've taken up with somebody that's much younger after after they lost their spouse through a divorce or death, and they're thinking differently about their relationships going forward in their life. Maybe they're in their 80s and they're thinking about or 70s, and they're thinking about the rest of their life. They don't want to be in a nursing home, or they don't want to, or assisted living facility, or they don't want, or they want companionship, and they're willing to make an arrangement that's not through full love, traditional love, and that we have with our marriages, and hopefully all of the viewers are having. But they look at it differently later on in their life when they've lost somebody. So you have to consider that, and if you're one of the loved ones considering looking at this issue, you're getting angry at them for making decisions. Maybe you feel like they're cheating on mom or dad or your favorite aunt or uncle or anybody else like that, or you're irritated with this person that's getting involved as one of your siblings that you really don't like, you've had some issues with. Keeping your distance from your loved one is a mistake. It's, for one, you can't pull that back when they pass on, and you'll have regrets in regards to that if you care about this person. But then secondly, that person, we all, when we get older, not all of us, but some of us, when we get older, we get a little more selfish, and we think about what's in the current, who's taking care of me in the current situation, and who's there for me now in my time of need, because as a child you had needs, and when you get older you have needs. So you're not as independent as you are in your middle ages, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s, 70s maybe, hopefully. But maybe in the 80s, 90s, or certainly if you get to 100, you need help with people, and you're expecting that. That makes a difference in regards to their inheritance decisions and gift decisions. If they think that, as long as they're not mentally incompetent, they think that they're being cared by only one person, they may want to only give gifts to that one person. So that selfishly for yourself, that matters to you too, but it also, on your own psyche, you're going to feel a lot much better if you're taking care of that person. And frankly, I encourage you that you should be helping out with loved ones in any event. But that also, you get a win-win out of that for your psyche, and also you get a chance to be part of that person's life and part of their decision making when they're giving making decisions as to their sharing of their wealth upon death, transfer of wealth upon death. So that's worthwhile. Also, what's very important is to find out, is he or she being manipulated? They being manipulated? You might find out that the person is really not competent to make decisions. They're really saying things. They're talking to you. If you're the daughter and they're referring to you as his wife, that's very clear indications. Or even siblings, you can find out if there's some confusion there that may get to a situation where you talk to an attorney about getting a guardianship appointed to get this person away from the other person. That's the difficulties with that we can talk about, but there's concerns about going to assisted living, how that person's going to still be able to take care of themselves, even if they want to stay in their house, should they stay in their house? All of those issues are complex, and I've discussed those with clients in detail. But you can feel free to give me a call so we can discuss the matter if the need arises. I'm Dan Marr. I'm here at 603-883-5501. That's 603-883-5501. And you can check out our website. That's NashuaLaw, all one word, .com. That has my blogs in it. It has some blogs. It also has my radio show that I did for a number of years. So you can look at that, and you can make a decision. But I'm happy to help you if the need arises. Give me a call at 603-883-5501. Thank you.